solved. It's me, Hayden, and today I'm going to be making a video, so I'm going to be making it about Rubik's Cubes. First of all, I want to talk about how I got into Rubik's Cubes. You guys might not know, but I am, if you check my Instagram, which I'll show right here. I had a 3x3, that's all I've posted about, but I also have all these. So the reason I started cubing is actually because of my friend Mason. He brought a Rubik's Cube to school one day. I was really intrigued by it, so I asked my mom to get me one, and I eventually got a Rubik's brand 3x3, which most of you know is not the best brand. And I was playing around with it, and I brought it to school one day, and he brought two really good cubes, which made me impressed. I also figured out that there was more cubes in the 3x3 when he came to school with the 2x2. So here is his Instagram as well. Okay, so first of all, I guess we should just get started with it. As you can see, I have a 2x2, a 3x3, a 4x4, and a 5x5. And I have two of these puzzles, that's what the word, puzzles. This one's called a gear cube, and this one's called a pyramix. And they're both 3x3s, because this one's 3x3, like a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and this one is, you can get it with, instead of 3 on each shop, like it has right here, 4. Okay, I'm going to start out with the easiest puzzles, which I can solve. And I'm going to say the easiest puzzle is this 2x2. You can see that one of the pieces is broken. If you, one of the pieces isn't on, it's right here, actually. And it broke today. There's a piece missing, so I can't put it back on. One of my friends broke that, but I'll be fixing that soon. And I'll go ahead and scramble it. Okay. Now that it's scrambled, I'll be able to solve it because this one I know is green. So I'll just get started. I'm not really sure if there's any other way to solve this, or I bet you there's probably a lot more ways to solve this. This is the way I know how to solve it. I'm not sure if it's in a beginner's way or not. I'm pretty sure it is a beginner's way. But anyway, I just got started cubing actually around Christmas. So yeah, I got my 2x2 then, and I never got to really learn. I used tutorials, and I'd also like to give a shout out. The tutorials I usually used was Noah Richardson. And that's how I learned how to solve all of the 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5, and the pyramix. And so I've solved the 2x2 on all sides. And overall, I think this is a really good cube because it's not Rubik's brand, so it's not terrible turning. I think the core could be a little bit stronger because it broke today. But besides that, corner cutting, it doesn't cut a 45-degree angle. But it does cut corners. And I think this is a really good cube, so yeah. It's not the best cube, but it's pretty good. And I have a 3x3. It's solved, and it's the normal color scheme, like the 2x2. I didn't show you that, but it's the normal color scheme. Yellow opposite of white, red opposite orange, blue opposite green. And so I'm going to go ahead and scramble it up now. So, actually, I've somewhat learned the advanced method, CFOP. You can also find that on Noah Richardson's. But CFOP is a different way of learning it. I most of the time when I'm solving it, use the beginner's method and CFOP. I use the first two of CFOP, CNF, so first 2 layers and the cross. And then I go back into the beginner's method, but I'm going to be solving it both ways right now. So I'm going to do it the normal way, the beginner's way, and you just make a white daisy, which I'll do right here. Sorry if there's not much commentary in this video. I am just excited to make a video today, so. Overall, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is learn a few algorithms that go with each pattern there is, and solved. So, yeah, I think this 3x3 is pretty good. I still wouldn't recommend it for speed cubing. I feel like I would like a stickerless cube. So yeah, I'll put this cube down in front. I'm gonna go to my 4x4 now. I can't solve this off the top of my head. It takes a long time to solve it, actually. It would just be a little bit harder for me to learn to solve it within fast time. I feel like this one is like a 3x3, but you just have to get through all the steps of getting it to like a 3x3, and then play it like a 3x3, and then you can get some certain parodies, and you would have to fix it like that. I can get a specific part, and then Noah Richardson I call. Yeah, I have the centers. You have to get the centers matched, then you have to get the edges matched, and then you just solve it like a normal 3x3 with the parodies. So the 4x4, as you can see, it's quite smooth. It cuts corners, not 45-degree angles though. But overall, I think it's a pretty good cube, and yeah. Next I'm going to show is the 5x5, and I couldn't solve the 4x4 like that. The 5x5 would be the same. I actually think the 5x5 is a little easier than the 4x4, because once you get it to the place you have to get it to, because with the 4x4 you have to do certain steps, it's just like a 3x3 except no parodies. But like the 4x4 has parodies. Yeah, the 5x5 I could probably solve once, or one side's already solved. As you can see, I solved the white, and I think this is a really good cube. It's not, the stickers aren't the best on it. Actually, you can see one of them started to peel off. So I'm going to get new stickers for this one. But I think the turning quality is great. It does not cut corners the best. It still cuts them at a very low angle, though. So yeah, that's the 5x5. And to these last two, I'm going to do the pyramix first, and then the gear cube last. But this one is one of the easiest ones in my collection to solve. You can just, this is one of the ways you can do it. That's just the way you can play with it when it's solved. If I mix it up right here, you can also twist the corners like this, so I'm going to twist those one. And so mixing it up, it's not too hard to solve. Again, Noah Richardson, I used him as my example and my guide, so shout out to him. And so it's not too hard. You just have to match them up with the proper colors. So match these two up, and then find it and put it in its color, pull up, and then bam. There's actually there's only like one algorithm. I can show you actually. If the yellow is on the bottom, the color you're using is on the bottom, and I was using yellow, so you find a yellow piece, and you take it to the side which is on the opposite. So this is yellow right here, and this is blue, so I would take it to the blue side, which is right here. And now it's right here. So the yellow, I would take it, turn it up where the yellows are right here, and yeah, now it's on the bottom. I'll do that with the rest of them. And we have it on top instead of on the bottom, so I'll do that part, and then jeez, I'll find the other one, which is going to be up in the top because I just did that. Oh, and I got lucky. So, solved. I think this was pretty good. I guess this one cuts corners a little. It doesn't cut it a lot. The turning quality, it gets caught sometimes. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. I just want to do this. Okay, and now to the final one, the gear cube. This one's actually pretty easy. This one, I did not use Noah Richardson. I actually just looked up the steps to solve it and used my intuition to do it, and I couldn't get it on my first try. But anyways, you can see it turns differently. When you turn this layer, it turns all the layers in a different direction, so that makes it a little bit harder to understand, but this one's fairly easy. All you have to do is 3 steps. You have to get 3 lines, and then get the corners in the right positions, and then, yeah, it should be solved right there. I'm not exactly sure how to solve this one off the top of my head, but I think it's still a pretty fun puzzle, and if you guys learn how to solve this on your first try, tell me in the comments below. I couldn't. I had to look up the steps, but I did it by intuition on my first try. But an overview of all my cubes, and I have the 2x2, and it's not called a 4 cube like a lot of people call it. It's called a 2x2 because I guess you guys aren't dumb, so I guess you can infer that 2x2. 2x2. 3x3. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen a 3x3. And it turns smoothly. So 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5, and so on. But these are all my cubes in my collection so far. Actually, I have one more. It's called the mirror cube. And yeah, let's go check that one out. Guys, I almost forgot. I haven't been playing with this one for a while, so I forgot about it. So I'll just do an overview with this one real quick. You can see it's not like a normal cube. It has stickers that are all the same. And you think it might be easy, it's still the same all the time, but it morphs. It's not always a cube. And the goal is to get it back to a cube. And you think it might be really hard, but if you know how to solve a 3x3, you can solve this. And at the time when I got this, I did not know all the moves to solve a 3x3, but I did not look up a tutorial for this. I just thought about it, and I saw that I had 3x3, 3 stickers on each side, so I just tried to solve it like a 3x3, and it worked out, and I just got to the part where I didn't know and looked up a 3x3 tutorial of that. So, yeah, I could probably solve it right now. It takes a little longer than the 3x3 to solve because you have to find the pieces, so I think this is a good enough scramble. Yeah. And I have a question for you guys after. I'll have a question for you. Okay. Here's my cube. I'll tell you guys the question in a minute, but after I solve this. So let me just go ahead and solve it. See, guys? Cross. Solved. But yeah, these are all my cubes, and I think they're all pretty good. I think I've gotten lucky about what I've gotten. Also, yeah, here's my question. What is the fastest time on a Rubik's Cube, a 3x3 Rubik's Cube? Put your answer in the comments below, and I'll be doing a video next week about my guitar. I'll be reporting every other week. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. See you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Yeah, see ya. Bye.